oftentimes we do this thing for this fun thing, loyalty. So, every generation will see loyalty programs differently. Does anybody have a loyalty program? Okay, I see a couple of hands. Awesome. So first off, Generation X primarily joins loyalty programs to save money and take advantage of member-only perks. I think that's an important thing to understand about that X generation, is it's not just to save money, but we want something exclusive. Whereas millennials join loyalty, receive discounts, and free products. So they're actually a much more frugal generation than X. And Gen Z wants personalized loyalty perks that cater their individual preferences, i.e. that hyper-personalization. They expect an experience that is first and foremost online. So if you're gonna give me a card where I have to punch it, like the bagel place used to do, right? That's not gonna work for that generation. They really want everything to be recorded. They want to be able to redeem their rewards online. So think a little bit about your loyalty programs, and those of you who have them, I would love you to share with the room. Find what's common across your generations to start. I think that's a great place to begin. One of the things to do is to make it easy. I love when somebody makes it easy. Don't make me have to put in 8 things when you could take 3 and then capture some other information from me 2 or 3 emails later or text messages later. What are the common valued perks across the generations? You can actually start to look at your point of sale and your sales to give you this information, but don't be afraid to ask people. Okay?
Under the make it easy, can you go further into what you said about capturing 2 or 3 bits of data and then capture more data? Like, what do you, example of that?
Absolutely. So one of the things that makes you a little crazy, I don't care what age you are, and again, my younger generations that are, my Zs and my Ys, please perk up, but if you ask me to fill out a form that's 8 fields and 2 pages, to join your loyalty program, it's going to be too much, right? But if you ask me to give you 3 bits of information, like my name, maybe my email or my phone, whichever way I want to opt in, and something about me, like get to know me, and that's going to work with every generation, that's a great beginning. Then, as you start to message me and build the loyalty, I can always give you more information. Okay? Please.
So when you're doing stuff like that, I think sometimes you can set the expectations and that helps out as well. You say it's just going to be 6 questions, or if you just like kind of upfront acknowledge what it's going to be to manage expectations of growth. I think that's easier than sometimes when it's like sign up with just your name and number. Okay, now give me this. Okay, but then also we need this. Like you just say it's going to be.
So set the expectations up front of how much. One of the things that I would also recommend is you can also gamify the signups. So we've actually got something like that. Has anyone ever thought about doing we call them visual surveys? So instead of people having to fill out something, they push on an image. You'd be surprised how many form systems now support images, so the person can push an icon as opposed to having to type something or hit a drop down. So yeah, I have a game that we created online for capturing customers' information for that. Make it digital. Digital is easy. Mobile is ideal. It doesn't matter the generation, everyone's on mobile. And then show some additional support to charities or areas of sustainability. How are you giving back?